In the top stories, several women awarded on International Women's Day 2023. Government prepares to roll out new smart housing initiative, and Inter-Caribbean Airways inaugural flight on Sunday. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Are you into the agricultural industry? Do you want the funds to grow your business? Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans is launching the $20 million Agricultural Fund. All you need to apply is your ID, proof of address, and 2 references, and you will receive the funding to get the equipment, tools, products, staffing, and services to grow your business. Plus, you pay nothing down. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and convenient hassle-free service. Don't hesitate. Apply today at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com or call 662-9268 or 466-1640. Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans. Every day we help businesses succeed.
Hello and welcome to ZIZ Channel 5 Newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. Several women have been awarded for their contribution to society and recognized for the roles they play in various institutions. The Department of Gender Affairs, in collaboration with social movement Women Empowering Girls, hosted an award ceremony at Government House on Wednesday night in honor of International Women's Day. Dame Marcella Liebert, GCMGJP, was awarded the Ceiling Shatterer Award. Shanaldine Lewis was awarded for her contribution to the digital economy. Batali Hendrickson was awarded for her contribution to the blue economy, women in fishing. Gian Williams was awarded for her contribution to the orange economy, and Trella Freites was awarded for her contribution to the field of science, women in science. Dame Marcella gave a toast honoring the women.
Today, International Women's Day 2023, we are celebrating us. We are celebrating women, no matter where you are, no matter where you are. So tonight, we raise a toast to women, those of us who are here, those of us who are in other places, and we want to particularly raise a toast to our awardees for this evening. So again, raise a toast, cheers.
Meanwhile, featured speaker Patricia Walters encouraged attendees to be better versions of themselves.
So your choice then, to be motivated and not manipulated. Don't allow anybody to manipulate you. I'm talking especially to the young ladies. Your choice to be useful and not used. I'm again talking particularly to the young ladies. Your choice to deliver results, not excuses. Talk to my staff. Don't come to me with, oh, Miss Walters can't do this, blah, blah. Get it done. Find a solution. There's always a way to win. No excuses. Your choice to excel, not unscrupulously compete. Don't put somebody else down to make yourself look good. No great work was ever done by just one person. Your choice, self-esteem, not self-pity, and do it in your own space and skin. Make no apologies for being a dark black lady. Make no apologies for being a mother and being a single mother. No apologies for not having passed in your education, but you've got a bright mind and a great entrepreneurial spirit. No apologies. Be unapologetic in being you and delivering on your destiny and your purpose. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
Other ladies who were recognized were Adiola Moore, first female CEO of SCASPA. Carissa Nero accepted on her behalf. Captain Carice Hanley as the first female boat captain of SCASPA. Thelma Richards as the first female head of civil service of government. Jazara Claxton as the first female cricketer to make the West Indies under-19 cricket team. Jamila Henry as the first female member of the Robotics Association. And Angela Hamilton as the first female referee for for the SKNFA. International Women's Day was observed under the theme Digital, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is gearing up to launch its housing initiative with the construction of 600 homes in the first instance. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Housing and Human Settlement, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, made a statement in the National Assembly on Tuesday, outlining the government's intention to begin construction.
Madam Speaker, as we move in the direction of more sustainable construction method, this of course would allow a more effective way of building, while of course ensuring that it cuts down on the costs. We are finalizing all of the dottings and crossing of T's with a company that will be delivering up to 2,400 homes. In the first instance, 600 homes will be constructed. And I'm not talking about next year. I am talking about to start in a few weeks.
He noted that a model home will first be constructed so that citizens and residents can appreciate and tour a physical replication of the house design.
The plant is already on its way to St. Kitts to do the model homes, Madam Speaker. And this, of course, is at no cost to the government. Every day, there are a number of applications that we receive from people who want a house or would like a home to be built. And we are going to facilitate that, Madam Speaker. Because home ownership is a privilege, and it is something that a lot of persons look forward to.
The government intends to use sustainable construction methods to improve efficiency and reduce costs. Smart technology will also be integrated into the homes. The modern homes will also feature solar energy and water cisterns, which are water storage tanks. Inter-Caribbean Airways will be making its inaugural flight to St. Kitts and Nevis this weekend. According to information from the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, the flight will arrive on Sunday morning. A welcome ceremony will be held at the Cayenne Jet Lounge at 11:30. Among those expected to be in attendance will be Minister of Tourism, Honorable Masha Henderson, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, representatives from Inter-Caribbean and other officials. In a previously aired statement, Minister Henderson outlined the services they would provide, saying, quote, an Embraer 120 aircraft will be with a seating capacity of 30, will service St. Kitts from Barbados 3 times weekly on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, with one-stop connectivity via Barbados to the islands of Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica, and Guyana, end quote. At a brief ceremony on Tuesday held at the maternity ward of the Joseph N. France General Hospital, officials unveiled a plaque recognizing the institution's achievement of completing the Baby-Friendly Initiative certification process. The ceremony was attended by Dr. Amelia Del Viego, the Pan American Health Organization PAHO and World Health Organization WHO representative for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, along with her staff. It was the culmination of a process that qualifies the JNF General Hospital as only the 3rd hospital in the region to achieve the status of baby-friendly certified. The Baby-Friendly Hospital Initiative was launched by UNICEF and the World Health Organization in 1991 as an accreditation process that requires a hospital to attain specific standards in relation to the 10 steps of successful breastfeeding. In her remarks, Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Sharon Archibald, said, quote, research has shown neonatal mortality is reduced by 22% when children are breastfed within an hour of birth in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Josephine France General Hospital has met all the requirements to become baby-friendly since October 2022, end quote. PAHO representative Dr. Amelia Del Riego underscored that having a policy that clearly identifies the government's position with supporting breastfeeding and enabling the environment so that mothers can breastfeed for the recommended 6 months of exclusive breastfeeding is a great achievement. Dr. Riego commended the hospital's maternity ward staff and management for their dedication to improving maternal and child health outcomes in St. Kitts and Nevis, and the delegation expressed their support for continued efforts to promote and protect the health and well-being of mothers and babies in the country. After the break, merger of Estridge and Edgar T. Morris Primary Schools finalized, and JNF General Hospital Lab officially receives PCR machines. Stay with us.
Here are your Horseman's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running March 9 to the 23rd.
Now your Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential everyday breadcrumbs, just $6.99. Essential everyday shredded and chunk cheeses, just $8.49. Essential everyday applesauce bowls, $11.99. Essential everyday instant puddings and gelatins, $4.49. Purex detergent, $14.99. Essential everyday trash bags, $21.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. IGA and essential everyday peanut butter, $9.99. IGA and essential everyday vinegar, white 5%, $5.99. Essential everyday pasta, $4.99. IGA and essential everyday cream cheese, $6.49. Mueller's lasagna, $6.99. Soft soap liquid hand soaps, $5.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, says plans for the merger of the Estridge Primary School in Mansion and the Edgar T. Morris Primary School in Tabernacle have been finalized. He made the announcement during Tuesday's sitting of the National Assembly.
I am happy to report to this Honorable House that we have the designs for the merger. The designs of the merger, remember we indicated that we are merging the Estridge and Edgar T. Primary School. They are merging together come September.
He said the site of the new school will be in Tabernacle, while the site that currently houses the Estridge Primary School will be transformed.
Come September, we are going to have a new look in a new area, and the Estridge Primary School will be transformed into a state-of-the-art primary educational institution that will house our students from the Cotton Thomas Comprehensive and also our Spectrum Center would also be there.
Minister Hanley thanked Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Michael Lin, for the, quote, support that he has offered at this time to ensure that they will construct that school for us as a gift for our 40th anniversary of independence, end quote. In early February, the Ministry of Education rolled out several competitions, inviting the general public to compose a new school song, create a motto and crest, as well as a design for a new school uniform. The deadline for the competition is Friday, March 10th. A delegation from the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, officially handed over a pair of PCR machines to technicians at the Josephine France General Hospital's lab on Tuesday. PCR machines are used for replication of DNA, forensic analysis, and detecting pathogens such as hepatitis B and C viruses and HIV. The handing over was overseen by Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Sharon Archibald, Director of Health Institutions, Dr. Jensen Morton, and visiting PAHO representative, Dr. Amelia Del Viego, and her team. Dr. Jensen Morton is quoted as saying, "These PCR machines are a valuable addition to the hospital's lab as they will significantly improve the hospital's diagnostic capabilities for various infectious diseases, including COVID-19. The visiting PAHO delegation also toured the JNF General Hospital and visited the Dr. Arthur Lake Mental Health Day Treatment Center, where they expressed their approval of the quality of care provided to patients and further commented on the facility that the facility should serve as a model for the region. The staff was commended by Dr. Amelia Del Viego for their dedication to improving mental health outcomes in St. Kitts and Nevis and pledged continued support for the country's mental health initiatives. A number of institutions around the island benefited from a donation from Produce Delight Farms on Thursday. More in this report.
Operation Give Back was in full swing on Thursday morning as ZIZ News captured owner of Produce Delight Farm, Otis Jeffers, making a donation of pumpkins to various institutions around the island. The first stop was at the JNF General Hospital, where Mr. Jeffers explained the rationale behind his Operation Give Back initiative.
It is a good thing to be a blessing to others and to give back to society. And today I'll be donating a few pumpkins to all the hospitals around the island, the Cardin Home, the St. Christopher Children's Home, the New Horizon Rehabilitation Center, His Majesty's Prison, and other establishments around the island.
He explained that this donation is also a means of promoting the Eat Local concept.
So as part of my Operation Give Back, I chose to donate pumpkin. But why pumpkin? Pumpkin is a crop that can be grown all year round. It's very easy to manage, and when we grow pumpkin, we harvest pumpkin in abundance. And also we're trying to promote the Eat Local concept, and we want our locals to grasp the meaning of eating local and to understand the nutritional benefits of these wonderful, lush ripe pumpkins that we have here.
Director of Health Institutions at the JNF General Hospital, Dr. Jensen Morton, thanked Mr. Jeffers for his donation and spoke of the benefits of consuming pumpkin.
And I would like to say thank you to Mr. Jeffers for the much appreciated donation. At the hospital, we try our hardest to promote healthy eating when anyone is here as a patient. And pumpkins are a very good food. You know, we know they're rich in vitamin A, they're rich in antioxidants, they can help to boost an immune system. So it's a wonderful food to include into the diets of patients and of all people. We are really happy that locally pumpkins of such high quality are being produced, and we will definitely continue to source produce like this locally, and we are very much appreciative again of Mr. Jeffers and his very much appreciated contribution.
The next stop was the Cardin Home, where Coordinator of Activities Micheline Phillip received the donation on behalf of the residents there. The donation drive also visited the School Meals Center, where top chef Fitzroy Meredith spoke of how he will be using the pumpkins that were donated.
I'm so happy that Mr. Jeffers could think about bringing back some of his product here, because we do use a lot of pumpkin to make that chicken pumpkin soup for his students out there. We're trying to utilize up a lot of farm products for this term. So right now we can do it pumpkin fritters, pumpkin, all sort of pumpkin drinks and everything like that. So we're trying to cut out the sugar sweet and make good use of the farm products.
Other locations that received a donation include the St. Christopher Children's Home, His Majesty's Prison, and the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs. Reporting for ZIZ News, I am Shanique Harvey.
Services for women and children who experience domestic or gender-based violence will benefit from a newly updated Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, between the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Garden of Rebirth. Garden of Rebirth is an organization that provides shelter services for women and children who have experienced gender-based violence and are looking for a safe space. The new MOU was signed on Wednesday during a brief ceremony at the Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Aging and Disabilities. It lays out the terms of the partnership between the two parties and was symbolically done on International Women's Day. Minister of State responsible for Gender Affairs, Honorable Iseline Phillip, welcomed the updated terms, noting that the government cherishes its relationship with civil society.
We lean a lot in our civil society organizations and our NGOs to be able to fill gaps that government just cannot get to. At this point in time, I'm hoping that, with continued discussions, that we'll be able to continue evolving with the relationship, evolving in the way that we work together, and so that we can improve system efficiencies and really provide the services that are absolutely needed as it comes and as it relates to combating gender-based violence.
Mrs. Etsu Bradshaw Keynes, founder and chief executive officer of Garden of Rebirth, noted that the organization offers several services that can be used to strengthen persons.
We are a center that has branched out into empowerment trainings. We have a lot of projects, we have funding that we have sitting there for programs that we hope we can partner with your ministries, youth, men, women.
Funding for training to combat gender-based violence, as well as an upcoming hydroponics project, were highlighted by Mrs. Bradshaw Keynes as areas for improved cooperation. She said that the executive of the Garden of Rebirth has also been challenged to start looking out for and after boys and men. The MOU was signed by Virgil Jeffers, Director of Gender Affairs, Minister of State Phillip, and Mrs. Bradshaw Keynes. Rita Cable also signed as a witness. Come every regional news, 5 children in Guyana died of